Hey everyone, hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to Python Seeders. In this video, I'm going to discuss about dictionary methods. We all know that dictionary in Python is an unordered collection of key value pairs. So basically, we're gonna store information in our keys and a value pair concept. And keys must be unique, they cannot be repeated, and they are immutable. Immutable in the sense you cannot modify. Unlike string, unlike tuples, even dictionary keys are immutable, which you cannot change. But values are changeable. You can update the value, or value can be any data type. Okay. So now, first step is like, let's explore how we can create our dictionary. I'm pretty much sure you already know. Let's say info is equal to, yeah. One way is using curly braces, start writing your key and corresponding value. Let's say name equals Javada, and let's say age equals 30, and let's say place equals Bangalore. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So name colon Jivada, age colon 30, place colon Bangalore. So all the text should be written within a quotes and number should be written as it is. This is one way of creating a info, right? That is creating a dictionary. So what is the second method? For the second method, you can use the same info, but you should make use of, I'll just call it like df is equal to, I'll use a dictionary function. And then I'm gonna pass the same list. So again, this is another way of, creating your dictionary. Two different ways. One is using curly braces, another one is passing into a dictionary function. Great. So now let's explore about different dictionary methods. So let's say I want to get all the keys in my dictionary. So this is my dictionary, right? How do you get all the keys? We know name, age, place is a keys. How to get them? So very simple, just call df.keys. It's going to help you in finding all the keys. Look. Similarly, what if I want to find all the values? So this is our dictionary wherein values are Jivita, 30 and Bangalore. So how to get values? Very simple, just call df.values. Done. Oh, it's very important to give a tuple. Make sure you don't really miss out. Yeah. Next important thing is dot keys gives you keys, dot values gives you the values. What if you want key value pair itself in a tuple format? In that case, we just use a df dot items. Okay, df is your dictionary, and then if I use items, it's going to give me key value pair in a tuple format. Okay, so dot keys, dot values, and dot items. Very important thing. Okay, next interesting thing about a dictionary is what if I need to return value of specific key? Okay, so you have this dictionary, right? I just want to know the name. I want to know what is the name in that particular dictionary. So you can just use df.get. You can mention a key name, which is name. See, it's going to give us name. This is one method, okay, using get. Or let's say I just want to know the place name, like where do Chivita live? I want to know the place name. So you can just call df.get and you can mention key name. Like only one key name should be given, okay? It's case sensitive. If you give a small letter, it's not understanding. So make sure you give. Oh shit. Sorry. I'm just giving place name itself. You have to pass a key. Sorry, yeah. It's giving me like a Bangalore. This is one way, okay. Another way, you can also use our indexing slicing concept. How do you use it? Simple. You can just use df within a bracket. You can just call name. It's going to give you name. See? That's great, right? One more information, let's say, for example, you have a dictionary, something like this. A dictionary is equal to, let's say I have a skills is equal to, sorry, yeah, skills colon. Let's say you have a multiple skills. Let's say you have a Python, let's say you have a SQL, and let's say you have a Power BI knowledge. Okay, and then let's say, yes. So name colon, let's say John. Great. And then if you want, you can also say like age colon 40. Okay. So this is your dictionary, okay? I have certain questions here. Let's say I want to fetch skills. So you know how to fetch skills? Very simple. Just you will call it like A of skills. This is one way, right? Now, what if I need to fetch Python? So if you want to fetch Python, first you have to fetch a skills. That's going to give you the value of a skills. And then again, the values are like a list, right? So you can use an indexing. Just use a 0. It gives you Python. That's it. What if you want both Python and SQL? You can use slicing. So A of skills is going to help you in fetching all the list of skills. And then you can use a slicing like, 0 colon 2. It's going to give you Python and a SQL. This is how indexing slicing is going to happen with respect to our dictionaries. I hope it's clear. Okay, now similarly, you can also try the same thing with respect to get as well. Let's say A of skills. Sorry, it should be it should be A dot get, and let's say you want a skills. You are getting skills, right? Let's say if you want a Python, just give 0 within a bracket. See, if you want a SQL, just give 1 like this. This is how indexing slicing is going to work with our dictionaries. I hope it's clear. Okay, great. So next important method that you need to understand is like an update. Update is a method which is used to change value of a key, value of a key. Let's say this is our dictionary. Okay, what I have to do is like I just want to change, okay, H to 35. So how do you change H to 35? Very simple. You just need to call your dictionary dot, use an update. We are updating, right? So use a curly braces and we are changing H to what? It should be changed to 35. Okay, done. In order to see whether it has changed or not, you can check. See, initially it was 30, now it has changed to 35. Okay, update is used in order to change value of a key. By calling key, you will just try to change using curly braces, old value, I mean like a key and a value you give it, and you will try to update it using update function. Another one that you can do is, you can also add a new key value pair. New key value pair in the sense, let's say we need to add skills. So how do you add a skills? Very simple, just call same thing, df.update. I'll use a curly braces and let me create a key skills. So already in our df we don't have a skills, right? But I'll try to create it. See, I'll try to add it. So I'll give SQL and a Python. Done. So now let's check df. Okay, so new key, which is a skills, got added into this dictionary. Okay, this is all about an update. Update can do two things. One is like adding new key value pair. Another one is like changing value of existing key. Okay. There is one more alternate to this, set default. This is another method which basically helps you in adding new key value pair into your dictionary. This is your dictionary df, right? Let's say I want to add something like experience. Okay. So I'll just call df dot set default. Usage is different, but it's used for adding a new key value pair itself. So I want to add what? A new key, right? New key is going to be experience and value is going to be like, let's say 3 years of experience. Okay, done. Now let me try to call my dictionary. You should be able to see a new key value, which is experience, is equal to 3. Done. This is how set default works. With a set default, you can add a new key value pair, but you cannot update the existing value. Only new things can be added. You cannot modify the existing one. Clear? Okay. That's a difference between set and update. People can ask you, what is the difference between update and set default? Update is used for changing value and to add a new key value pair, but set default is used for adding only new key value pair. In our update, we use a curly braces dictionary where we pass a value, but in a set default, we just pass it using comma separation within a parenthesis. Okay, yeah. Next interesting thing about a dictionaries are like, how do you delete an element? So we have pop item, delete and a clear. Let's say, for example, this is our dictionary, right? Let's say I want to remove experience, or let's say I want to remove skills. Okay. So let's remove skills. How do you remove our skills? Simple, just call df.pop and you just need to mention a key name, which is skills. Okay, it has removed it. I just want to show you like whether it has removed or not. So let's type a variable and let's check out. Yes, skills got removed. Great. Next interesting thing is like, pop item. Pop item is used in order to remove the last key value pair. I'll just use df dot pop item. It's going to remove the last item. Last item in our cases, experience got removed. That's a pop item. Okay. So next one, let's say what if you want to delete a dictionary itself. So we have this df, right? So let's say I just want to delete this df itself. So I'll just use delete df. Well, got deleted. Now if I type df, it says like df is not defined because we have already, deleted it from our memory. Okay. So final method that you need to master is like how do we empty our dictionary. So we have this info dictionary, right? Like initially we created. Let's say I'll just use info.clear. You know what it does? It just clears entire dictionary and you're gonna get empty curly braces. this is all about different dictionary methods that you have to remember. I know when you have so many methods and functions, it might be difficult for you to, remember everything. But key tip is just make a note of all these functions in one place so that, it becomes easy for you to remember. Okay. Thank you. Happy learning.